Tapping. I'm the Director of Food and Beverage here at the Alila Napa Valley, and we are just super excited to be a part of this community. We're super excited to partner with Chef Chris Costantino and bring his vision, to life here in the restaurant. And we're excited to show everyone the bounty that the Valley has to offer, and I think that this place expresses that very, very well.
So this is our Georgian-style farmhouse. This was built in 1907. It's been very lovingly restored. It is on the Historic Register in St. Helena. So there's some really unique attributes to this farmhouse. We do have 6 of our guest rooms, including 1 suite, housed here between the 2nd and 3rd floors. They are a little bit different from the rest of our guest rooms at the hotel. Because this is a historic building, we weren't able to put those fire pits on the balconies for these rooms. However, there are some additional unique features that they have, one being a freestanding deep soaker tub in the bedrooms. So very, very beautiful. And you'll see as we go in that the space has been very lovingly restored. So the story behind how we obtained this property is the owners really fell in love with it, and they had their eye on it for a long time. Prior to us owning it, they had housing here, apartment-style housing for students at the Culinary Institute, which is just a mile north of us. So we purchased this in 2010 and started the renovations in 2014. So fully renovated the farmhouse, and then all the rest of the buildings that you see at the resort are new builds. We opened in 2017 and closed due to the pandemic in March of 2020. We were closed for 1 year and then reopened in March of this year, and the owners decided to go a little bit different route with management companies. So we still retain the same ownership, but this hotel was previously flagged as a Marriott luxury hotel collection, and it was called the Las Alcobas. So we reflagged it. They brought on Hyatt to manage the property, and we reflagged it as Alila, which is one of our brands that's really well known in Asia Pacific. We have 13 there. 2 of probably the more well known are located in Bali, the Alila Villas at Uluwatu, Alila Seminyak, gorgeous, gorgeous properties. And the Alila brand is really all about allowing our guests to have a really unique and special connection to the location where they're staying. So it's really important to us to be really in touch with all the local artisans and purveyors and offer really unique experiences and journeys for our guests as they stay and visit. They should be able to have experiences here that they might not otherwise find on their own. So we're really excited to bring this into the Hyatt family. And again, as of March 15th, it's been rebranded as Alila Napa Valley. So with that, having opened in 2017 as pretty much a new build, really we didn't have to do much when we took over besides some just general landscaping and a few different things here and there, but it is a beautiful product. Everything you see here was hand installed by the Italian artisans who made it, so we flew them out. They hand installed everything. You'll never see a vent anywhere, so just to point out a couple details, if you look at the ceiling there, that's where the HVAC comes out. So everything is very nicely well thought out. This is the Acacia House lounge. One of our most famous offerings is the Mexico City margarita. We have the option to have a fully open kitchen. These windows do open and to do some really special events in here. And again, you can see the furnishings are all very custom and made just for us. We have a really, really unique list, and it really does speak to our brand, highlighting local artisans and purveyors. We have wines here that you would not find without knowing someone, right? A lot of the really small boutique grower champagnes and special wines that are located on Spring Mountain behind us, as well as from Howell Mountain, which is located right on the other side. So we have 3 guest room buildings. The first one there we call our estate view rooms, and they face the legendary Beringer winery estate. It is the 3rd oldest winery in Napa, and we are connected to them by a bridge, which I'll show you later. The guest rooms are all the same. So our standard guest rooms are just over 440 square feet. They all have a private balcony with a fire pit, and the views from there are lovely of the estate, and we will be able to show you one of those rooms while we're on our tour. And then the other 2 buildings are here facing the vineyard. So these are all of our vineyard view rooms. So about 1/3 of our rooms are going to be on the estate view, with the rest being vineyard facing. And this is our event lawn. Very popular for wedding ceremonies. We can do dinners here and receptions. It's a really great location for that. And paired with this space, you can do cocktail reception here, and have the vineyard in the background as well as Spring Mountain. It's really quite lovely. The building here is our spa, and then to the left is our event space. Okay. All of our guest rooms do have a doorbell, just to make sure. And they all have this little alcove at the entrance. That's a nod to the Las Alcobas heritage that we have. It's also nice because it allows for touchless delivery for in-room dining, or if any guests would like to really just have a little bit more comfort with closeness and interaction. This is a really good area. So something else I like to highlight at the entrance to our rooms are the lighting panels. We have them throughout the room. There's one on either side of the bed as well. They control the lighting as well as the blackout drapes throughout the room, and there's multiple different lighting modes throughout. We worked with design firm Yabu Pushelberg out of Toronto, and they decided to use a lot of neutral tones and neutral woods and stone to really incorporate this feeling of bringing the outdoors in. So you feel that you can kind of be at one with nature while you're staying in our guest room. One thing that we added to the estate view rooms that's special is the outdoor soaker tub. So a number of the rooms in this building do have this special feature, which allows you to have another level of relaxation after a day of wine tasting, or to extend your spa treatment when you come back to your guest room. We do burden bundles, and we do special salt soaks. Also, all of our balconies, with the exception of those rooms in the farmhouse, have a fire pit that's controlled by a dial on the wall. So really easy to use. It stays on for 30 minutes at a time. You can set it and forget it and just really relax. During the winter time here, we also have a little bit more rain, and the stream fills up down here. So at certain times of year, you can listen to the stream and then sit in your tub, and it's just really magical. I mentioned before the custom Casa Zeta furnishings. We also carry through that Italian theme into bed linens. The linens are all Rivolta Carignani Italian linen. The mini bar is stocked with wines, as well as multiple other beverage options. There's your Schramsberg sparkling, which again I mentioned is one of my favorites. We also have snacks to enjoy. And if you forgot something at home, really handy. Find in the restaurant as well as in the guest rooms, all of the ceramics are Heath Ceramics, which is based in Sausalito. So it's a local ceramic maker. Just back to that Alila brand, really utilizing local artisans and purveyors. We also, all of the guest rooms have this Nespresso machine and electric kettle. So all of our bathrooms have floor to ceiling Italian marble. If you look at the sink, all of our sinks were carved out of one solid piece of marble, which is a really great feature. All of our fixtures in the bathrooms and the shower are Dornbracht, which is a really lovely brand out of Germany. And then we have a beautiful shower room, which has the rain shower plus the handheld option, as well as the deep soaker tub. And then another really interesting component to the bathrooms in all of the guest rooms is these light wells that we've installed into every building, so that there is a light well that goes from the roof all the way down, so that all the bathrooms will get natural light. All of our guest rooms have a separate toilet room from the bathroom, so additional privacy, and they're all equipped with this wonderful Toto washlet, which is motion activated, as you can see. This bridge was actually, it took the owners 7 years to get approval to install this because they had to take down an old oak tree, and it took a while to convince, but you can see the wood that's been installed along the rails. That is from the tree that we had to remove. So we incorporated that as much as we could to kind of honor the tree. And it's really, as you can see, it's extremely close. One really nice benefit that our guests have is they are welcome to walk over there anytime, even when the winery is closed. And it's a huge sprawling estate. There's a lot of really beautiful areas to walk through on the estate. So we do have a special tasting that's exclusive to our guests, and the reason for that is that we sit right on Beringer's home vineyard. Their home vineyard is 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. And in the past few years, Beringer brought back a member of the Beringer family as their winemaker. And he is the first Beringer to be a winemaker at Beringer since the Beringer family owned it. So really excited to have him, and he really helped put them on the map for a higher tier of wines, with one of his recent wines from that vineyard scoring 99 points. We do have that wine featured in our guest rooms that you can enjoy. And we like to sort of spread the word with a hashtag taste the view. We have our special tasting experience at Beringer. It is a taste the view experience where they're going to be pouring wines from specifically that vineyard, and again exclusive to our guests. It can be arranged and set up through Hotel Concierge. Here's a nice relaxation space that you can enjoy after your workout or before. Really great equipment here, as well as windows facing the TRX equipment, as well as 2 Peloton bicycles, very popular right now. And we have a studio at the back. I'll show you. We work with a local wellness center to do fitness classes for our guests, including yoga and TRX boot camp. We also have the ability, if anybody would like to schedule a private session with them. They do group sessions as well at a cost, but there are weekly activities that they do for our guests at no cost. So this is our studio. Right now, one of our bikes is in here because folks really enjoy that view. Retail and reception area here. We carry naturopathic products, as well as some Vitara products that you see there, and highlight those in our treatments. We also offer aromatherapy oil blending experiences, and we are working on a number of different very unique experiences that we will be rolling out quite soon as part of the Alila journey. So what we've done sort of as a nod to our Asian heritage is we've incorporated a lot of those ancient Asian techniques into our treatments, while also incorporating things from the local area. So one example is here. This is a product from a local maker here in Spring Mountain. Right behind us, it's a lovely serum. So we try to, whenever we can, highlight what you can get locally. A total of 5 treatment rooms in our spa, including 1 couples room. The couples room has its own steam shower, which is really lovely. This is our relaxation room, and it's nice water features to sort of help relax. These are the restrooms and locker rooms. They also meet at the back side where there's a co-ed steam room. It's lovely, I'll show you that, as well as outdoor showers.
Oh, nice, very roomy.
Another thing that we're working on that we will have quite soon is a package that we promote a 3-day visit, and the first 2 days will be, indulge in the Epicurean experience and the beautiful wines, and then take the last day to focus on self-care. And we'll have a package that will include a stay at the spa with a lot of detoxing, and so this is something we will probably be calling it wine and wellness. Really interesting artwork here focusing on the petrified wood that you find in Calistoga. And these are pieces of vines, as well as you see some petrified wood in here.
So Meuse Gallery is on Main Street in St. Helena, and we feature the art of Simon Bull, and we have a guest artist, Amy Donaldson. And Simon Bull is an English-born artist who has also a gallery in Carmel, and we are the second gallery here up in St. Helena.
So guests can just come in, look around at the sample of paintings that you have here, and if they want to see more, they can go down to the gallery, which is so close to here.
And we'll have someone here in the evening hours who can answer any questions and support any customers coming in.
This room has the same basic footprint as the rest of our standard rooms. It's a 440 square foot room. However, with the added outdoor living space here on the terrace, you get about 1040 square feet. So really special view from the wraparound terrace. So I encourage you to walk outside and enjoy that. It's really nice. Have a nice.
This is huge.
Again, we're 68 guest rooms. If you are willing to do a full buyout of the hotel, so 68 rooms, you have the opportunity to have your wedding ceremony at the pool. So just to show you what we would do in that case is we would remove all the furniture, and there's a fire pit right there. So you would potentially have your altar there with the vineyards literally right behind you, and you can utilize these beautiful terraces that are flanking the pool on both sides for tiered seating for your guests. It's a really special experience that I don't want to leave out because it's something you're not going to be able to get anywhere else.